Hi, everyone. Some of you are here early. Great. Or I'm on time. Hi, Sean. Hi, Grace. Nice to see you both. Hope that you're both feeling well. And anybody else who's coming up, because I know there's always a delay between when we're speaking and how the live stream comes up. So it's nice to have you. How's the weather? I always ask that because I'm always curious what the weather's like in the rest of the country. Today we got some sunshine, which is really good because we've had a lot of rain this week. How is it where all of you are? Because I see more people coming on, and I'm very happy that you're here. It's going to be a fun live stream. I always say that because it is a fun live stream. Hi, Shalina. Nice to see you. Kiki, Brandy, sunny and clear skies. Isn't that wonderful? We need the rain, and I was very happy we got rain, but now I want the sunshine. The rain washed away a lot of the cherry blossoms in the local park. So there are a few blooming, but most of them have been, are gone away, and we have green leaves. Hi, Anadas. Hi, Richard. Richard's going to join us later on screen for the psychic portion, which should be interesting because we're going to try something totally different with that one. Hi, Anastasia. Nice to see you. Oh, sunny and nice in Chicago. I know. Isn't it nice? Erdogan or Ertuan. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but hi. Hi, Denise. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. I have a lot to go through today. And I was like, how am I going to get through everything? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to trying. Hi, Nancy's. All right. Let's see. Hi, Mega. Hi, Katarina. Hi, Karen. It's nice to see all of you. This is great. I'm going to start with some of the questions. As usual, we start with some questions, go into some energy crafts, and then we'll go into the developing the psychic ability. Hi, Jawad. Nice to see you. First of all, I meant to say Richard today is going to be moderating, but Rachel's around in case we need her. But Richard's moderating and going to join me in the second half, or in the last third, for all the psychic stuff. Hi, Kiki. Hi, and Kit. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see all of you. Hi, Maria. Hi, Mega. All right. I received this question. The person's father suffers from heart failure, diabetes, and kidney deficiency. What would I recommend? And my response is either a distance Reiki session first, where the energy is focused for those particular challenges, but also videos, like the playlist Reiki for the Heart or Reiki for the Kidneys video. Those may help with those conditions. Whenever you're looking for a video, and we know that the search function isn't always great on YouTube for the individual channels, you can go and search Reiki for the Heart, Reiki for the Kidneys, or Energy for the Heart, Energy for the Kidneys. I put the word energy in a lot of videos and in the ones going forward because I'm doing more than just Reiki in the videos. And I want to make sure people are aware that energy is a very broad spectrum. It includes Reiki. It may include anything from polarity to colors to smells, anything, aromatherapy. So it's a big umbrella that we're working with. All right. Now, do I do Reiki infused photos? Yes, I do Reiki infused photos for the public, for generally, and I usually post them on the YouTube community page, the Facebook pages, Pinterest, Tumblr, and LinkedIn, and Instagram. I forgot Instagram. So you can find them there. But if you want a personalized photo, I can send Reiki to one of your photos, or I can do a photo. I offer it on my website. If you go to ReikiFromLourdes.com, and if you click the store tab or field, and if you look on the left-hand column, there's going to be photos. And I love doing those because the energy is just so nice and strong, just like when I do photos for the public. It's a lot of fun, but these are more personalized. Now, this person says they're in debt, out of a job, and looking for a romantic partner. And they were suggesting what to do. I would first suggest the job. because if you're getting a job, you can get out of debt, and getting out of debt may make you feel good enough to attract a partner. That's where energy for manifesting goals video playlist, would come in handy, because I would start first with one goal, one specific goal, and then do the other ones as it comes up. Now, do I do sessions for pets? Yes, and I love sessions for pets. Pets are wonderful because pets just absorb energy so easily. They're easy to communicate with. They tell you exactly what's wrong, what they're feeling, or besides telling you what's wrong, they'll tell you what's wrong with their master too. They're so much fun because they just accept it. To them, it's natural to accept energy. They don't have any presuppose. They don't have any ideas or thoughts about how it should be. They just accept it. And that's wonderful. To just know they're going to accept the energy easily it's great. Someone asked me, is PayPal the only way that they can get a session through me, to pay for a session? And no, PayPal is the main way, but for anyone who's having challenges with PayPal, because let's face it, if you're energetically sensitive, not all electronic programs are going to work with your energy. So I also use Square, and I can invoice people through Square to make it easier. And I always get the question, how does Lourdes choose which videos to make? I don't choose the videos. The universe tells me. Sometimes it's just point blank. Here, if I don't listen to a message, it will keep at it. It will nag. I will get it 3 or 4 times until I get the hint. And usually when I film videos, I'll film quite a few at one shot. And then the universe usually guides me as to which one to make, which one to produce that week. I haven't even looked at the ones coming up for this week, but I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to hit me over the head by the end of today that's going to tell me you need to make that specific video. Now, I'm sorry. Now let's see. More people came up. Hi, Mariella. Nice to see you. All right. One exciting thing that's happening. I am nearing 50,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is wonderful. It's halfway towards my goal. My goal right now is 100,000 subscribers. So what I'm going to do is when we hit 50,000 on my YouTube channel, I will be offering a free Reiki group session just for YouTube subscribers. So in other words, in order to get the Reiki, you're going to need to be a YouTube subscriber. If you're not a YouTube subscriber to my channel, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you're not going to receive it. So please be aware that's coming up, because I know I'm at 45,000 right now, and I'm hoping to reach 50,000 in the next month or two. And then after that, it's 100K, and I'm already planning things for that one when we do 100K. So please be on the lookout on my YouTube community page. When we hit 50,000 subscribers, I will then go and post about the free Reiki. It'll probably be a post, and I will mention it on, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, all of them, Tumblr. I will mention it there too, but it's only going to be for the subscribers of my YouTube channel. Hi, Bot's Kitchen. Hi, Pawan. Hi, Savita. Hi, Aguari. Nice to see you all here. Let's see. Next week, the April Reiki Sunday special is going to be for physical wellness. A lot of challenges with physical issues I've been seeing a lot lately. And the universe said that's what you need to focus on for the April Reiki Sunday special. So if you're interested in getting that 1 hour of Reiki, please go to my website. And as soon as you get on ReikiFromLourdes.com, you're going to see a pop-up. And it's going to say the April Reiki Sunday special. Please read the information on it. But I'm looking forward to it, because even in my own family, a lot of people are having physical issues. And this is something that we need to work on so that everyone feels better. Someone had asked me, I think on YouTube, do I have more Reiki photos? Well, most of my Reiki photos are, of course, on the YouTube community page. And on Facebook, there's actually an album labeled Reiki Infused Photos. But if you go to my Pinterest and look up, I think it's in the description. The link to my Pinterest is actually in the description of this video. You will find my oldest Reiki infused photos. There may be photos in there that I've never redone. And it's going to be it's really interesting to go back, see how my style has changed completely. But they have a lot of energy just as well. And you can go in there and look. I've been adding new ones, but they're not all in there. I've done hundreds, if not close to 1,000 photos. So please go back in there and check them out. Because I was in there and I was like, oh my gosh, what was I doing before? There was just so much. Now, I want to go into and discuss some energy crafts to assist you with manifesting. I try to use items that can easily be obtainable in one way, shape, or form, or that you can use from what you have in your home. One thing that I recently bought that I was so excited about are bells. And let me show you. These you can find on Amazon. And in fact, there's a link in the description to the bells. But bells help clear energy. What I did with these bells is I hung them near the window that's right next to a house. We're in the city, so houses are close by. They're not spread apart. They're feet apart. So bells to hang in the windows. And they're just, I love the sound. And when the wind hits them, it sounds beautifully. I have to admit that if the wind's not blowing, I'll put on a fan just to hear the bells. But for some of you who may not be able to get those, the Dollar Tree also has little bells. And now these are the ones, they have the patriotic ones for July 4th, but they usually have them for all the other seasons as well. Or you can go and get just bells in a craft store and add ribbons to them. And just hang them by your door. I place them in the front door of the house, this type, because as soon as the door opens, you don't want negative energy coming in from the street. Because like I said, I'm in a city, so there's a lot coming in. These help cut down the negative energy. EMFs are something that a lot of people are sensitive to, because I know my own daughter is sensitive to EMFs, which are electromagnetic fields. It's from the electricity. And we live in an old house, so there's old wiring. There is some new wiring, but a lot of it's old. And the electromagnetic fields are strong. I know we used the meter one time, and it was off the scale near the fuse box. So in my daughter's room, I have cork. And here's cork. This is from the dollar store. You may find it in other craft places. You may even find it on Amazon. But these sheets we placed under her mattress to cut any electromagnetic fields coming in from the floor. We've also put in, orgonite, but cork is the one thing that has helped the most. It helps absorb. It also helps absorb sound, which is really good because it's an old house. It makes a lot of sound. You can also put these on the floor. I'm always cautious about putting something on the floor like this in case the temperature is too hot or you're putting things on it. It may stain something. So just be aware of that. But you can also put this around the fuse box. Of course, be careful. It's live wires. You have to be careful. And my house is old. That's why we have fuse box. But if you have a central unit where all the electrical wires connect, you might be able to place this around that unit to help cut out the electromagnetic field. Now I'm going to try to move stuff away so that Richard has room when he comes. Hold on a second. Numbers. I've mentioned the numbers before, and numbers are so important because numbers have energy and they can assist with many things. Excuse me 1 second. I'm hearing sirens, so if you're hearing it, I apologize. The Dollar Tree, and you can find these Home Depot, stuff like that, has numbers. These are wood, and these are metal. These particular ones are metal. I like metal. I happen to work well with metal. It helps conduct energy. I like to have the number 8 in the prosperity area of the home, which is according to Black Hat Feng Shui, it's the far left corner from when you enter the house. So in the far left corner, we have a closet. So I like to have a bank in there with money. But the number 8 in the bank helps, or the number 8 in the door or in the closet. It doesn't have to be conspicuous, could be in a corner, but it has to be there so that you know it's there. It could be on a piece of furniture. It could be, you know, there's also a window seat in that area. It could be in the window seat. The goal is to have it there to bring in that prosperity energy. So I'm using the number 8. And you can find a number like this. You can use the number 2 for love. So in the love corner, which is the far right corner of the house, you can put the number 2. You can put it in a drawer. You could put it under bed. You could put it behind a dresser. And they have them in wood as well. And you can paint these. So I would paint it in green for prosperity, red for love, or pink, you know, whichever one works well. They also have the stickers, which have numbers. So you could use stickers if you'd like. And I like these have silver, but they have some gold ones. And then they also have these poster stickers that you can use. Feel free to, you know, play with it. Try putting that number wherever you can. Let's say you don't want to go by the numbers. Well, if you can write it and cut it on a piece of paper and tape it somewhere. It's the same idea. The goal is to have the energy coming into that space for your intention. Okay, did numbers. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff as I do it. Candles. I love candles. My pantry is filled with candles, dried flowers, and herbs. And I'm sure my neighbors, when the windows open, must wonder what's going on. But candles are wonderful. I mentioned candles before, and I found these at Dollar Tree. I may have even shown them before. But what I wanted to let you know is these spell home. Well, I want to bring in prosperity in my home. So I have green ones. I'm going to draw the number 8 on the bottom of this. Going to hold my hand. And although I'm going to send Reiki, if you don't have Reiki, all you have to do is hold it in your hands and ask that your home be filled with the energy of prosperity as the candle burns. Once this candle is burned, I will remove whatever's out and put tea lights in it for the exact same intention. Now, if you're doing it for love, you may want to buy 2 of these and to bring more love into your life. And just write down, bring more love into my life. If you haven't done the number 2, or you can put the number 2 in the small and bring more love into your life. And light 2 of them in that location, in the love energy center of your home. If you're working on psychic abilities, I love the blue for that. And I would put psychic ability, and I would ask as the candle burns, that it assists me in increasing my psychic ability. And that's how I would use this. Of course, you can put crystals around it and make a grid, but I'm hoping to do another video with just grids, another live stream, where we go into how to make more grids and do different things with them. But like I said, I use these from Dollar Tree. You can just get a plain candle holder if you have it, and put the word home on it. You know, write it in marker if you want, or on the bottom if you don't want anyone to see it. But these were just done for me. So I said, okay, no problem. And I know I can reuse them for a lot more things later. Okay, Nancy's, you're right. That's wonderful. Nancy's art mentioned putting number 8 in the checkbook. Or wherever you keep your money or your bills. You want to have money to pay your bills. So put it in that location. Hi, Seema. Let's see. Gauri, I don't ship to India. Anything I mention is stuff that's in the Dollar Tree here in the US or on Amazon. And the items that I use from Amazon are listed in my description box as well. Okay, now. Okay. Hi, Seema. Don't worry, if you just joined, you can see the beginning later. Plants. I love plants. But these need to be planted. But I wanted to wait till after this video. This is basil. Love the smell of basil. It is wonderful for prosperity. Now, besides putting a stone, you can put a stone with it if you're planting this outside. You can also take these signs. I got this from Dollar Store, but you really could take a toothpick, cut out a piece of cardboard, and write down on these, what is your intention? Now, for the basil, I would put prosperity, and I bought a gold marker, and I'm going to put prosperity, and I am going to put it in, not with this, I'm going to put it in the ground because this needs a lot more room, and I'm going to have prosperity. And, you know, I may have it where no one can see it, just I need to know it's there. So I'm going to put prosperity on with the basil. Cinnamon is good for it. You can do that. Rosemary, here's a rosemary plant. This one needs to be planted as well. It needs help. Love rosemary too. With rosemary, I would put protection. If possible, have 2 rosemary plants by the front door of your home to assist energetically with protection. Or if you have window boxes by your window, or if you have a garden in your garden. The garden is Grandpa's. I can buy flowers, but Grandpa loves putting them where they may. So he puts them wherever they are. I have window boxes. So in my window boxes, I am going to be putting these, and I'm going to be labeling them. And that helps you bring in the type of energy you want. For front of the house, I'm going to be using this. The basil, I'm going to be trying to put as close as possible to the prosperity corner of the house to bring in that energy. Okay. These plants need to be planted, so I'm so glad we got this done. All right. For me, one of the most challenging aspects of the COVID-19 has not been able to travel a lot. So my goal is to travel. I found this at the Dollar Tree. It says Adventure is Calling. You don't need to use this one from the Dollar Tree. You can just print out a paper, or you can write it out, or whatever way you can do it. Or if you find a card that has it. Then I found stickers, and I put Adventure on the Road Again. That is literally what we want. And we've started, we can travel within the states near us. But a lot of states, you know, if you go out, you need to quarantine from. And the states near us, we don't have to. So we're going to those states. I put a car and a suitcase. I can't wait to get out there. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, we've started, and I'm hoping that by September we can travel more places. But this is something that's going to keep my hope alive, my energy and spirits up as, you know, we continue going forward. So you can do something like this. They have so many nice ones at the Dollar Tree, and you can embellish them with stickers. You can do jewelry. You can do whatever feels good to you, and keep that nearby where you can see it. And that's the goal. You need to see it. Oh, barrettes. I have to tell you, this was the most fun thing I found. And I hope to do this week. I have 2 grids to make. One with some stones from a previous live stream, and these. They had these barrettes at the Dollar Tree. Now, you can find barrettes like this anywhere. I just happen to find them. They are going to be used in a grid. So when I create grids, I don't limit myself to just crystals. I will use whatever I find. I could be using the basil. I can be using the barrettes. I can be using jewelry. I could be using stickers. Grids are about using what has the most energy or brings about the intention that you want. So feel free to use more than just crystals in them. Crystals are great. They definitely work on amplifying the energy, but something else that brings an intention in mind will also help. And plants, of course, help. Color helps. You can use candles. The sky's the limit. And I'm looking forward to creating this grid. I saw it in my mind as soon as I saw these, and I'm looking forward to it. Same thing, they had star ones. They had a lot of different ones. I controlled myself. I bought less than 10, which I'm very proud of, because I wanted to buy like 8 of everything, but I didn't. But stars are also good because I could put a small tumble stone in it. And yes, I could use it as a barrette if I want without the tumble stone. But I can also use it in the center of a grid. All right. Excuse me 1 minute. And last but not least, do I have it all here? Let's see. Do I have everything here? No. Oh, well. Let's see. Did I put it there? No. I found the sign at the Dollar Tree, and it's cute. It says Welcome Spring. But I didn't want it for the Welcome Spring sign. I wanted it because I wanted to make my own little intention board, my own little motivation board. So what I did is I covered it in paper, and then I cut out things that had meaning to me, like grow and soar, or life is in bloom, grow, love, beauty, and hello, gorgeous, for days that I don't want to even just look in the mirror. So I put this out. I made this. I just took paper, cut it, glued it, and then this welcome sign, because I want to welcome all these things into my life, were part of a hanging sign with a car, an old truck. Well, I took off the truck, and I'm going to use that in the garden for something else. But I'm going to be using the sign with this. I have to fix it. It's not even now, but just to give you an idea, this is what I welcome into my life at the moment. And speaking of things I'm welcoming, they had gnomes. Now, these are a couple of the gnomes they have. Oh, here's the thing. The sign welcome was with one of these trucks, and it had God Bless America on one and welcome. I am going to be using these, putting a long dowel and using it as garden stakes. And the God Bless America, I'm going to do something else with for July 4th. But you can take things apart, you know. Oh, excuse me. There's music going out, so I apologize. So here we have some garden gnomes. Oh, okay. There's an election going on, so the windows are open. You may hear the cars going by. These gnomes are for July 4th. I love gnomes because gnomes bring in fairy energy. I'm not going to be using these some I may use for July 4th, but what I'm going to do is use these gnomes for all the season. I'm going to paint them, paint their hats, paint their clothes, paint the pants, and paint the flag. I may put a sticker in there for something I want to bring in, like I may want more flowers to bloom, more vegetables to bloom. I'm going to be using some for the fall, for Valentine's Day, and for Christmas. I have 3 different ones, and I'm going to be playing with all 3, painting them, because I want the fairy energy in the garden. It helps the garden, the plants grow better. My father loves his pumpkin. He has amethyst all over that garden. You know, it's hidden with all the leaves, with the squash, but it helps them grow. He has the basil grows like wildfire, and of course, it's going to go. The tomatoes, whatever he's growing, besides the amethyst, which already helps, besides him being a Reiki master, these can't help. These can't hurt either. Now, excuse me. Let me see. I'm going to see. I think there were some things on the live stream. Let's see. Ari, yes, love crystals and stones. Mega, I am going to suggest, if you're looking for symbols, numbers for manifesting happy marriage and life, number 2. That's the number to use. And of course, you'll look up the Reiki playlist on, I think it's Reiki for People, or look up relationships. And there's even energy in there. There are videos for relationships that may help you. 888 is an angel number. Yes. Numbers that have, more than one, like 11, 22, 33, 44, they're master numbers. So are numbers like triple numbers. Okay. You help. Oh, good. Oh, that's so funny, Mark. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it helped. Okay. And Kit, yes, basil, rosemary, cinnamon. Oh my gosh, they're all wonderful. Let's see. Tree names clearly. Okay. All right. I can't read all the rest. Can we put all the intention in a single wish box? How often should we energize it? You can put everything in a wish box. In fact, that's coming up too. I've already got that. That's on the list. I'll go more into it later. I do a couple. I put clear quartz in it. You can energize it with the moon. So that really helps as well. Let's see what else. Okay. What time is it? Ooh, 1:30. That means it's time for the psychic stuff. So, Thank you. Thank you, kisses and hugs for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It's a blessing, and I'm very honored that you chose to share it with me. All right, so I'm going to ask Richard to come, and I am going over, and we're going to go over the live stream this month. It's a little different, this game. So first of all, if you're the type who gets ungrounded, please make sure you have water nearby, that you have some protein afterwards, because this one's going to be strong. We are going to work on psychic ability. And all the games have been working on psychic ability. But this time, we're going to be working on the clairs. We have clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, gustance, clairsentience, and clairalience. I'm going to explain each one. And what Richard and I are going to do is we are going to focus on one and send the thought out of that particular item or thing, or in this case, this particular psychic ability. Because we're both thinking about it, it is going to come across as Reiki. Richard is very good at sending. He's a projector. I'm a receiver. So when you receive from me, you're going to receive usually a gentler form of thought. Richard is much stronger. Since we're both doing it, I'm going to ask you to make sure you're breathing, drinking water, relaxing, and letting yourself open to however this comes across. So for example, if we focus on clairvoyance, we're both going to think the word clairvoyance and what clairvoyance means to us. So for some of you, you may see an eye, you may see the eye of Horus, you may see the sun, you may see, it may come across in so many different ways and may come across in different parts of the body. So be open to whatever way this comes through. All right. Excuse me one minute. I'm going to drink some water and Richard's going to join us. Now I have to make sure. Oh, Rachel. Okay. Rachel is going to help out. Rachel is going to be moderating now the chat while Richard joins. And I am going to ask Richard to come and sit next to me. Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. Now, we're going to start with the first one. And I'm going to pick one on the list. So remember, we have clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. Clairaudience is hearing. Claircognizance is that knowing. You just know. You don't know why. Clairgustance or clairgustance is about tasting. You taste something in your mouth. It could be the energy, or you can just taste different things from your life. Clairsentience is feeling it. You feel the energy in your body. And clairalience or alliance, whichever one, is about smelling. You could smell something. So Richard and I are going to pick one and focus on that. So we're going to pick on that, close our eyes and focus, and send to everyone who's open to receiving and playing the game. Okay, so for the first one, go for? This one's the one we're going for.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Hold on a second. I want to make sure you can be seen. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're going to close your eyes. Oh, which one? Okay. And you just have to just be quiet for a few minutes. When you think you know what it is, you can type it into the chat. And just a reminder, you will be receiving the energy and it will assist with that particular clair, even if you don't feel it today. Okay. Now, can anyone type in what clair they think it is? And like I said, it can come across in many different ways. It could come across in the body. It could come across as pictures. It can come across sounds, feelings, tastes, whatever way. And then just write it in the chat. And one thing I didn't let all of you know is that Richard's a Reiki master as well. So that means that, of course, is Reiki doubled. So I'm curious to see if anyone got anything. Let's see. Oh, okay. The chat didn't show all the highs, so hi. Sorry about that. Okay, Sean, you started salivating. Awesome. Jawad, taste. Water on the left side. Interesting. This is so exciting. Okay, having his chest and abdominal area. I was seeing daisies. Ooh, that's wow. Pretty. Alexandra said clairaudience. Okay. And let's see for a couple more.
I was actually seeing a pinwheel.
You were seeing a pinwheel?
I was seeing a pinwheel for some reason, yes.
That's so funny.
I know.
For me, I was feeling the energy because I'm next to Richard for this one on the back of my body. And the back of the chakras are where you receive energy and information. And it was so funny because I was feeling it on the back of my body. Okay, Dawn, you were seeing a daisy as a daisy. Interesting. And the word music, Tanya, very good. Grace, I got salivating too. Interesting. I feel the middle of the chest. Okay, some clairaudience, and some of you feeling in the middle of the chest. I felt it in the chest as well. That is very interesting. Green leaf, spiral, clairaudience, ears were buzzing, Anastasia. Yes, Jeffrey. Let's see. How weird. My heartburn kicked in stronger. All right, Mariella, what I'm gonna suggest is put your left hand over the area where you're feeling the heartburn. And just imagine white light going into it. Electricity in the forehead, Jennifer Tree, picture of lungs. Dejan, okay. The one we chose.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, you didn't say which one.
I know. We chose. Is clairaudience. It was clairaudience. For I know someone heard music. Music, that would be from clairaudience. A lot of you saw clairaudience. For those of you who were feeling it in the lungs, it could be that your heart chakra is your major chakra, and that's where you're receiving energy from. For those of you who felt it in the solar plexus, like whoever was feeling the heartburn, that's where you're picking up energy. So what's curious about the person with the heartburn, it means that you're picking up energy from other people in that area. So you may be picking up a lot of unwanted energy, and that's what's maybe attributing to the heartburn. So it's something to keep in mind. Okay, Susan. Okay, I got a song. Excellent. Lungs. Okay, electricity in the forehead. That could be the third eye. That's where you're picking up the information. What's interesting is you're all picking it up. It's just coming across in different ways, which is wonderful. It's showing you which is your main chakra. So please be aware that whatever way you picked up the information, that is your main chakra at work, trying to decipher what it is you're picking up. Okay, throat tingling. Throat is connected to the ears, which is great. All right, now we're going to pick up another one.
Which one?
All right, this one. All right, again, so just sit back, breathe, and let's try on this one. And as soon as you think you know what it is, you can write it down in the chat. Okay. All right. A forehead, so an iris. I love irises. They're pretty. Clairvoyance. Who got it? Clairvoyance. Right. Awesome. Forehead, throat tingling. Senses becoming stronger. That's good. That's very good, Nina. Let's see. Someone said, hi, Susan. Okay. Nancy's art, clairvoyance. All right. Let's see. Just get a couple more in. And then we'll say what it is. You saw an eye, forehead and eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of you are clairvoyant. Definitely clairvoyant, which is very interesting. Claircognizant. I don't know how to write that. That's okay. You don't have to. You got the right idea. Let's see what else. And then we'll tell you, a sunset. Tightening in my temples, a picture of ocean waves in my mouth, salivating again. The salivating for all of you is your throat chakra. So a lot of you are very sensitive in the throat chakra. Let's see, clairgustance, so mouths and wanted a drink. Oh, so that's, yep, ocean waves, blue color. Yes, it's so interesting how many of you are getting water today. Water is cleansing, and a lot of us need water. But the one we were doing, which is interesting, was clairsentience. Clairsentience, it's about how it comes across. You feel it in your body. A lot of you were feeling it in your body. You were feeling it in your main chakras. So that's how the Reiki, the energy, came across. So please pay attention when you walk in a room. What do you pick up? Do the hairs on your arms straighten up? Do you feel a pain in your chest? Do you feel a pain anywhere in the body? Do you feel a tightening? Do you feel a tingling? That's all different ways. My chest got hot. All right, Susan, that's definitely the heart chakra. Okay, Nina is picking up visuals. Yes. Eye tension. Okay. A lot of you are definitely, your main chakras are spot on today. You're definitely picking up. Because my skin got sensitive. That's it. Actually, a spectrum. That's exactly, your skin got sensitive. And that's one way of how the energy is going to come across. So for all of you who have it coming across in different ways, whether it's pictures, whether it's sensations, please be aware that energy will come across that way. Hi, Michael. Thank you for the super chat. Glad you could join us. Sense of smell, big time. Yeah, well, yeah, that's right, Rhonda. We got it. I felt heat back. One thing I wanted to make all of you aware of, like I'm sitting next to Richard, so my left side is the most sensitive side. It is tingling like crazy, and the shoulder chakras are like buzzing. This one isn't as much. Not my right, but my left side, which is my more sensitive side, is the one that's like tingling like crazy.
I felt a lot of tingling in my fingertips. I was like sending it through like my fingertips.
You could feel the thought was going through your thought was bringing through your tips.
Yeah.
And that's one thing with energy. There could be any part of the body sending the energy or receiving the energy. You know, some of you may feel it in your feet, in your hands, in your head, your back, your chest, your legs. Please pay attention to that because that's what it's doing. Hi, Rosita. Nice to see you. Let's see. Sean, I have left shoulder problems. Well, you might feel it in those areas. So anywhere where you're sensitive or may have issues, that's where you may want to pay attention to how energy is coming across. Now we're going to do one more. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. Take a breath, relax, and let this flow to you. Let our thoughts flow. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm curious to see if any of you picked up the last ones for today. Let's see. And the chat is going slowly, so I'm sorry. You may be typing in, but it's not going to come across as quickly as when you typed it. Okay, someone said, let's see. Anita, in the eyes, fortunate one, clear cognizance, so color blue and green. Grace, back of the heart chakra, and your hands are cold now. Yeah, the back of the heart chakra takes in a lot of energy. Veronica, frosty blue color. Nancy's heart, solar plexus. Jawad, pressure in the heart and soil desert. Dawn in the solar plexus. All right. I love how a lot of you are seeing color, which is great. That's one way of picking up the energy. I saw a peacock, lots of blue. Okay. I saw an eye. Okay. All right. A spectrum. I saw images and felt of knowing if everything's okay. That's even better. Water all up knees. Okay. More water. A lot of water today. A third eye pressure. A wet light flowing on. Okay. Snacks in the pot. Snacks are good. Italia, solar and throat. Knowing. Okay. Eden. I smell gasoline. Okay. The one I picked was clairvoyance. So that would be, a lot of you saw color or saw for pressure in the eyes or saw an eye. Those are all things associated with clairvoyance. Light flashing. Yes, I've seen eyes. My nose cleared up. That's great. The energy helped your nose. That's awesome. The energy may also affect you in different ways. You know, first of all, after this live stream, please drink lots of water to help the energy keep flowing through your system. And it will come across in different ways. The goal of these exercises is to help you notice how energy is coming across and how you're picking up information psychically. You wanted to sing or hum. Okay, the throat chakra again. Color pink around you. I love pink. That's one of my favorites. Smell gasoline. It could be that your nose, the clairvoyance is starting to open up for you. Warmth and solar plexus. You're feeling it there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Tanya, it's amazing how all of you are picking up the energy. Now, because, of course, we were sending our thoughts, and the thoughts do carry Reiki, please be aware that you were receiving Reiki from all of us. And that's going to assist you with those specific psychic gifts that we were talking about. Let's see, coldness on the body. And Paula, I don't understand where we're at because right now we finished the games, but if you missed the live stream, I would go back to the beginning and after this section is done and definitely go listen to it so you can see what we were doing. Mm-hmm. Michael, thanks again for the super chat. I appreciate it. It's a blessing. And thank you for always responding on LinkedIn. It's nice to see. All right, Steve, knowing. Okay, so a lot of you experienced a lot of different things. What we're going to suggest, you're welcome, Michael. We're going to suggest is doing the live stream again. But you know what it is? Shut off the sound and play the video especially at the psychic sections. Play the video at the psychic sections so you can keep getting the psychic sessions. And when you play it, shut off the sound so you don't know what's happening or when it's happening, to see if you can notice when the energy is coming through, when it's not coming through. And does it come across on different days depending on how you feel? Because some days you're going to be more psychic than others. Other days you're not. It's just, depends on your well-being. Sweat under your arms, underarm time. Sweat is one way. It could have sped up your metabolism. It's definitely happening. All right. Let's see. That is it for this live stream. I want to thank everyone who joined me and joined us and participated in it. It's a lot of fun. We hope to do this again where both of us are sending with different ideas and thoughts. I have many. So there are plenty of live streams coming up where you're going to get a chance to keep developing your psychic ability so that you get stronger. And of course, there are Reiki videos for psychic ability. So please use those as well to help you. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you very much. Hope you all have a lovely day. And for those of you who it's night, hope you have a lovely morning the next day.
Sure.
We appreciate you being here and looking forward to the next live stream. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.